forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
The only parts of you that would like to see the light of day
Well guys,
would be your
this is
eyeballs
it.
and teeth that
The
pop
big
up in
one.
front of the map.
The shit stopper. The constipation
Yeah,
of
they don't
American
tell you
cinema.
anything
A bowel blockage from which nothing
Hey,
of any
first
value
things
can
breeze.
possibly be
Okay, I'll meet
removed.
tomorrow.
What is said to be.
Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
One of the worst films of all time. I am of course talking about the indescribable terror that is Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin. We are talking about a movie that's so bad that lawyers are actually making reasonable arguments that their client's crime may be horrible, but at least they didn't make Batman and Robin. And in the remotest parts of Southeast Asia, it is still considered the #1 preferred form of execution.
No! No, please! Anything but that!
So as you can tell, I am not looking forward to reviewing this stinker. However, before I review it, let's take a look at the declining history of these Batman movies. The first Batman film was released in 1989 under the direction of then newcomer Tim Burton. It was edgy, dark, and made just as much for adults as it was for children. In fact, it was made more for adults, and continues to be the highest grossing Batman movie to date. The second film, Batman Returns, was also very edgy and dark, but maybe a little too dark. A lot of people didn't gravitate towards the often disgusting Penguin or the exceptionally depressing storyline. While the first Batman ended on a triumphant note, Batman Returns' ending was more bittersweet, and left a lot of people feeling kind of empty. While still a big hit, Batman Returns wasn't the mega blockbuster Warner Brothers was hoping for, so Burton was booted off the movie sequels and replaced with another director. Enter Joel Schumacher, director of the third Batman film, Batman Forever, which was definitely more kid-friendly, bringing in stars like Jim Carrey, some bright flashy colors, and some really corny one-liners.
It's the car, right? Chicks love the car.
It wasn't good, but it certainly wasn't horrible. It was the Batman film studios always wanted, safe and marketable. And as you would imagine, it was a big hit. So logically, Schumacher was called in to direct the next one. And seeing how this is one of the worst films of all time, special precautions have been made today to prevent me from killing myself. For example, all sharp objects have been removed from the building. They took away my tie so that I don't hang myself. And, they also padded the edge of my glasses so that I don't jab them in the sides of my throat. But they didn't count on my cyanide pills. So, let's take a look and see just how bad Batman and Robin really is. Well, this doesn't seem too bad. They're just suiting up, there's the Batmobile, the music's nice. Maybe this won't be so horrible after all.
I want a car. Chicks dig the car.
This is why Superman works alone.
No, I can't do it! So yeah, if you're not a fan of one-liners, don't worry, there's only 167 billion more of them.
You lie!
So the story centers around our main heroes Batman, played by George Clooney, and Robin, played by Chris O'Donnell, as they plan to stop the evil Mr. Freeze from, you guessed it, taking over the world.
Of course!
It opens with Freeze, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, robbing the Gotham Museum. So our heroes suit up for battle for the opening fight scene. And yes, those costumes come complete, with bat nipples and bat asses. Alright, y'all know what's coming.
The ambiguously gay duo.
Now that we got that joke out of the way, let's continue. Mr. Freeze is stealing a diamond that apparently powers his Sub-Zero suit. Apart from that, his only goal seems to be making jokes about a subject matter that unfortunately lends itself to a lot of insufferable puns. And I'll give you 4 guesses as to what that subject matter is. A. Celebrity gossip. B. Political satire. C.